Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Today what we're going to do is we're going to fix this foundation. Now this foundation, see all these rocks, they're sticking out everywhere. They're loose from the cement. See all that? This is cement foundation, concrete foundation, and all the rocks are showing everywhere. The homeowner said, gee, is that what you call spalling? I said, no, it's close. Spalling is what you have found concrete or cement. Water goes in it, freezes and pops it off. It's called spalling. So then the fella says, well, can you fix this? I said, sure we can. You need to pressure wash it first. So he borrowed my pressure washer and I said, you got to lay on your back, man. You got to lay on your back and you got to get the dirt out from underneath this mud sill. You got to get it all out, and you got to use like 3,500 psi. And because he was a new guy, he blew the concrete out in two places, went all the way through. But sometimes when you have a foundation here, which was poured in the dirt, and the fellow says, well, gee, when I bought the house 40 years ago, there was no dirt. I said, yeah, there was no dirt, but I know I can look at this. It was full of moss. It was growing trees. And I said, what happened is the foundation was to here at one time, the dirt. And then they poured inside the dirt, and that's what causes you to see all these rocks and everything, and that's why everything grows on it, and it's just typical aging. It's deteriorating. But okay, now he's done the pressure washing. He says, well, are you going to parge it? And I said, there's another cute word. Parging means you put on something, or you just put it over the foundation with a brush or anything. We're going to apply. Actually, I'm going to throw it in. We're about 6 inches thick right here, 8 in some areas. Here's what you guys can do. Now I'm using a hot mud. Lou got this hot mud. Now, because, okay, say for example, you see how I can't really keep going because this is in the way. So we're going to throw it. We're going to put it on your trowel and just throw it. And what we're going to do is the areas that, okay, and we're using a cement plaster right here that sets in about half hour. It sets in a half hour, and you can go about 6 inches thick back to back. Why would anybody want to go 6 inches thick? Well, you're looking at it. This is kind of soupy for what we're doing, but I can make it work. What we're doing here, guys, is it's a cold day. It's been raining non-stop for about a week. This is our only dry day to come here. So you notice by the color of this, anybody know what's doing that? This color, why it's somewhat white, and the sand affects the color, making it a tan. Well, if you don't, that's okay, because this is a specialized product where you need a certification to put it on, or you used to. A lot of products these days are being sold at the Home Depots and Lowe's that you don't need certifications anymore. See, what I'm doing is I'm taking it and throwing it under there. There's a big gap under there. And if it comes out, that's not a big deal. That's why I was telling the fella, gee, you really need to pressure wash well. We can't have no dust in there. And this is the first coat. We're going to hit this about 3 different times. But just for the sake of showing you folks what we're doing, this is how you get started. Now, we have Lou hawking it to me, and we have the mud in the mixer that is setting. Meaning this same day, 2-coat system, 3 to 5 coats, depending. We usually go 1 inch or 2 at a time. Come on, this way, Lou. Ooh. Okay. What we're going to do is I'm going to go all the way around this house. I have 200 feet. When I come back to this spot, we'll show you guys again. But we're going to be on we'll be on another batch of mud. And again, this mud hardens in about 20 minutes. So we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, guys. We have went around the house. We got like 40 feet here. 60 in the back, 40 on the other side, about 70 or 80 in the front. What would you guys rather do? Work in mud, where it squishes all over the place, or work on concrete? You might say, well, where's your knee pads? That's my question. Where are my damn knee pads? Anyway, we're making it work, making it work. So this stuff here, what do we got? Look at this. It's about, I mean, we were hustling because it looks like it's going to rain, and it just might, right? Any minute now, it might rain. All right, so this is what we got, guys. I'll show you what, you see that? It's not fully cured, but underneath here where I was throwing it, it's getting stiff. So Lou's gonna give me some more, and I'm gonna throw some more in there. Then I'll pull it up into the mud sill because, again, all that was washed real well. All right, so we're gonna take this, we're gonna throw it up in there. Throw it up, if it comes out, no worries. I'm gonna switch trowels, get my little square guy. What we wanna do is, actually, I'm gonna pull up here. 2 hands, guys, pull it up. What we were doing around the other house side was, I told Lou, just put it on the concrete. Just like that, guys, this concrete has seen better days, and we're taking it and filling this up, just like that. A faster way to do it. Now, if this was brand new brick or brand new tile, we wouldn't have that luxury. We'd do like so, take it, bring it here, fill it up, over and over, and squeeze it. You want to squish it all the way through. Right here, we got this in the way. We get the square trowel to get it in there. Then we take our square trowel and straighten it out. What I'm doing is, you can't see, but I'm pushing hard at the bottom, which will squeeze it out in the middle. Then here I'm squishing hard in the top and open it so it kind of V's in the middle. Then I'll come back the last time and straighten it out. Now that's about ready to float. And yeah, it's 6-8 inches. You can go 6-8 inches if you know what you're doing. One more, Lou. Let me get around this little nasty thing right here. And we got these 2 areas right here. Another 2 feet, and we're all set. Again, for the sake of showing you guys, you pull it up. You see that? Now it adheres in there because we got that first coat. And again, that first coat can go 1 inch to 3 to 4 if you know what you're doing. I'm putting it in there. One more scoop, Lou, and we're going to let this set up a few minutes. Now what's happening with the first coat, it took half hour for that to dry. For this particular coat, it's not going to take a half hour for it to dry. Why? The same mix. Anybody know? It's not going to take a half hour for this to dry because the first coat is sucking the moisture out of this. First coat sucks the moisture out, so within about 15 minutes it's going to be hard. The last thing we'll show you guys is how to float it, but we got to hustle and go around the house one more time. We'll be back. All right, guys, we are at the stage where we are floating this. What does that mean? We take a sponge float. I'm going to turn my back on you guys. All right. Because I'm getting tired right now, I'm going to bend over this way. I'm going to curl now. Okay, I'm using the clean piece of the float on the wood. Okay, I'm slamming this mud out here, then I'm cleaning the wood. Now I'm going to go underneath the wood and float it. Clean it out, clean piece of water. Now the float is dirty. This green thing is called a float. It's sponge float. It brings the sand out, or the aggregate. What is concrete made of, guys? It's made of Portland cement and rocks. Doesn't matter what kind of rocks, it's just that's what it's made of. Little rocks, big rocks. What is Portland, or what is Stucco made of? Portland sand, Portland cement and sand. We are using a top coat sand here. That's really important, guys, if you're going to try this. Top coat is coarse washed, meaning it's got no salt in it. If I was using regular plaster sand, which is Felton, is real fine, this stuff even, it would be falling out because Felton is just too fine a sand. I want something with a bit of strength. Plus, it's got to have the bite. So the binder is Portland cement again, and that's what we mix our sand with. And we're using a special sand. When I say special, it just means it's washed, coarse wash, top sand, guys. They call it a lot of different things, but it is. It allows you to go a little thicker, a lot less cracks. Plus, it'll give a better finish. When I float it like this, here's what you do, guys. You take your trowel, scrape the bottom. If you want it just pretty, just perfect. I'll show you another thing too, guys, in a minute, as far as taking your water hose and using it. Okay, here's where I was. I was right there. Now I'll take my trowel, clean this edge right here, because again, we're watching for the rain before I finish this video. It's probably going to rain on us, which is not a big deal. We keep the walls safe. We got eaves. We'll get soaked. I'm going to come back to this area over here, guys, that I was originally starting from, because we're hustling now, guys. Hustling, trying to beat the rain. Beat the rain. Here we go. Moving fast. Taking it. Okay. Float it out. Under the windows floated. And just take your square trowel. Usually your toe is a lot more used because you're plastered here. Your heel is straighter. So take that straight heel and look at it. Now notice, I'm not using this concrete because the concrete is busted and broken. You just go like so to make it straight. I'm looking at the wall, not the concrete, guys, not the ground. We take it like so. Last thing I'm going to show you guys is what is very effective, and that is the water hose. How is the water hose so effective? I'll show you. We're going to get rid of, usually when we get to a job, we remove all those fancy little nozzles and get our little cheap nozzle, because the cheap nozzles have what we call, clean this out, an area that, I think it has a pattern if you know what you're doing with it. Meaning, take this, get it out of there. I'll show you about a pattern, guys. When I worked union 30 years ago, 25 years, we'd switch off no matter what you're doing. Now, if you see this hose, it's got a particular pattern. And when I'd be down and I'd shoot 2 stories up, and you adjust the pattern to get the windows and doors, kind of like this here. Now I'm going to look for the pattern because I'm cleaning my own work. All right, so I'm going to adjust it. Once I find the pattern I want, now that pattern is going to clean the concrete. I'm going to walk it this way, and you still got to know your concretes, guys, your cement, your plasters, and all that jazz, because if you don't know it, I can be washing it all off right now. Okay, I'm finding that pattern on the water, and I'm just following the wall now, guys, following that pattern. And it's fortunately the concrete is sloped away from the foundation. What are the odds of that? And yeah, we have done it where, now notice too, this the camera won't show, but the pattern here, sometimes sand goes in here and blocks it up like it's doing right now. But this gives you it cleans everything, guys. You don't have to bend down too much. Got to bend down a little bit. Then we wash this right here. I wash it all over Jay. He's in my direction there. Sometimes we're working and we don't have a proper slope, or we don't have a right drainage, and it goes against the concrete or our work, which is a double drag, but hey, what are you going to do? It happens. All right, so still watching the clouds, thinking, man, it's going to pour down on us anytime, so we are hustling. This is almost done, guys. We're at finished product. I flip around, take that same, oh, this side is even better because a grain of sand is stuck in this nozzle, but boom, we take it, clean it, clean the ground, clean it, clean the ground, take it like so. See where I'm going? Okay, guys, another day, another dollar. What we did here, we went all the way around the house there. We came here, and let me tell you a little bit more about this cement plaster that we used. We used a top sand, very heavy. Now this cement plaster, how strong is it? The homeowner asked me. He says, when can I paint it? How strong is it? Average concrete, concrete is cement mixed with rocks. Stucco is cement mixed with sand. It's called Portland. Okay, this sidewalk, generally foundation, sidewalks, driveways, streets are 25 to 3,000 psi strength. This is 4,700 psi strength. That means it's very strong. They do build bridges with this stuff. I have a certification which I got about over 12 years ago for this. Can you buy this right now at the material yards? Yes, you can. Paint. I recommend a month and a half before you paint this, guys, because we're so thick. Generally, it's 30 days. Larry, what's up, buddy? Anyway, my name is Kirk. Jason on the camera. We thank you guys for watching, and as usual, we'll see you on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.